się Bartłomiej Trybulski, a moim gościem dzisiaj nasz obrońca, Björkung. Hey Victor, great to see you.
You too.
First question. First of all, I would like to ask you about the correct pronunciation of your surname.
Björkung.
Björkung.
So yeah, you have the O with the two dots. It's pronounced
Okay, because many people say Björkung. Yes.
Yeah, it's the easy way.
Okay.
Björkung.
Okay. Second question. Could you tell us how did you get into hockey and what kind of player are you?
Well, I started probably around 3 years old. My dad used to play. I know hockey's big back home in Sweden, and I just fell in love with it when I was young. My dad put me on skates, and I guess the rest is history. Played for 30 years now, almost. So it's been a long time playing hockey. Okay. And describe myself. I like to use my speed as much as possible. Like playing on the European ice surface because I get a little bit more space and to move around, and use my offensive abilities as much as possible, but still take care of my own defensive end and be a two-way defenseman as much as I can, and bring my experience to the league and to the team as much as I can. I've been around pretty much every country you can think of.
Your experience is huge. Okay, so you were born in Stockholm, yes?
Yeah.
And started your hockey career in Djurgården EF?
I started my career in Järfälla HC. It's a smaller town outside of Stockholm. Mm-hmm. That's where I started hockey school. Proceeded to Hammarby. It used to be a really big club in hockey, but now they had some financial issues. So after that, I moved to Djurgården, and I was in Djurgården for juniors. Okay. And that's the team of my heart. I played there, and I'm a big fan of their team, hockey-wise and in football.
Yes, this club is the most successful in Sweden.
Yeah.
And my question is, in your opinion, after years, it is one of the best club for hockey development in Sweden.
Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of good players coming from Djurgården. Yeah. You have, Gabriel Landeskog played there. Mika Zibanejad played there for a while, I think. Now you have William Eklund. You got Victor Eklund, who just got drafted and won the World Junior Championships with Sweden. Anton Frondell. You got Viggo Björkung, who's going to go in the first round in the NHL next year. So you have a lot of good players coming from the Djurgården program.
Yeah, the question is without reason. Many players who are developed by this club make it to NHL, like you said, Mika Zibanejad or Erik Gustafsson. You played with these two guys?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up playing with Mika. We played together for about 7 years in Hammarby. So when we were young, we had our sleepovers, and we were good friends when we were young. And then obviously he moved over and played for Ottawa, and now he's in the NHL for the Rangers. So he's doing pretty well.
Okay, how do you remember playing with him?
How I remember
playing with Mika.
Mika is a really humble guy. Now he's got like one of the best shots in NHL, but when we were younger, he never shot the puck. He always passed the puck. Even when we had the open net, he would just pass the puck because he'd rather have an assist than scoring a goal. So no, he's a really good guy, and he's earned everything he's got right now.
Okay, do you have any anecdote with him? Like some story, yes.
I remember when we had a sleepover when we were younger. He came over to my house. It's pretty funny because like now we're adults, we're big grown men. But when we were younger, he had a sleepover at my house, and I remember him waking up in the middle of the night and he couldn't sleep in my house. He was homesick a little bit, so his parents had to come get him in the middle of the night. So it was kind of funny now, but back then it was maybe not so fun. But it's a funny story now to look back at.
Yeah. Since we are talking about NHL and USA, you had opportunity to move to USA. Where did the decision to move overseas come from?
Every summer when I was young, I went over to the US for tournaments and showcases with my dad and with my friends, playing different small showcases and tournaments. So when I started going over there and seeing the life over there, it's something that really intrigued my interest, and I really wanted to go over there and see what that could bring my career. So when I was in juniors, I knew I always wanted to go over there and try play junior hockey, and then eventually turned out to be college hockey. So that's something that always interested me, and I'm happy I went over there and played for 4 years. So it's a good experience. Different hockey, and really good experience.
What surprised you the most?
What surprised me was probably the level. The level was really good. I came from the best junior program in Sweden, Djurgården, and the highest league there. And I thought maybe the transition from playing junior hockey in Sweden to the USHL was supposed to be a little easier than it was. Maybe the physicality was the biggest difference. Every time you go in the corner as a defenseman, you know you're going to get hit. And every time they dump the puck on you, you know that they're coming. So I think that was the biggest transition for me and the biggest difference in hockey, that it was more and more physical and bigger players. And I wasn't that big when I was young.
Okay, and what about pace? It is much higher than
Sweden? The pace is a little bit higher also because the rink is smaller. So everyone is closer to you all the time. So it's a lot more hitting and a lot more, I would say, if the fast pace, you're going to have faster decisions, and you have to adapt to that style of play pretty quickly if you want to survive.
What would you say about life in USA? What was the hardest part of adopting?
I think moving away from my family and friends and everything that I knew was probably the biggest challenge, especially when you have 6-7 hour time difference to my family. I can't talk to them all the time, and moving over there when you're that young and you live with a different family was probably the hardest adjustment. But you know, the US it's a cool country, and back in the day I really enjoyed playing there, and I'm really happy I went there.
Okay. Now we are returning to Europe. You have already played in almost top leagues in Scandinavia, Denmark, yes, Norway, and Sweden. Yeah. Which one has the highest level, in your opinion?
I played in the second league in Sweden, and I think that's from those 3 countries, it's for sure the Swedish league. The Swedish second league is underestimated. It's better than both the Norwegian league and the Danish league, in my opinion. And then obviously I've been in different leagues in Europe too. So
okay. And what would you say about British league? Many people say that it feels like little NHL when we say when we see this infrastructure and game presentation.
Yeah, I mean, the British league is for sure different to Europeans. It's more of it's a big event for every game. You have a lot of people in the stands. You have sold out crowds pretty much everywhere you go. You go to Belfast, you go to Nottingham, you go to Sheffield, wherever you go. It's always going to be a big crowd, even in warm-ups, and it's a good atmosphere. It's a little bit different to what I'm used to, but yeah, like you said, it's more maybe North American style, obviously, because you have 15 import players per team. Most of them are North American players. Most of them have Canadian or American coaches. So obviously the style of play is going to reflect that. So it's a cool experience for sure.
Okay. Now we are in Poland, in Sosnowiec.
Yeah.
You joined to Zagłębia Sosnowiec halfway through the season.
Yeah.
And question is, why did you decide to take a longer break from hockey after a good season in Marseille?
So I wanted, after the year in Marseille, I wanted to take my time and make an educated decision as to where I wanted to go. So the break was not long. It was a long break from playing games, but I was training I took maybe a week off after the season ended to get into summer training, and then I started skating with the team from August 1st. So I've been doing pretty much everything that every other player have done, except for playing games. So the game, or the waiting was just finding the right fit for me right now in my career. and finding a team that have a potential of winning something this season. So when Sosnowiec called and my agent told me about Sosnowiec and talking to some friends and talking to some people, it felt like a good fit for me. And obviously it's fun to explore a new league, explore a new country, and try something I haven't tried before.
You played a few games in our league. How would you rate the level of Polish league? You have a good comparison to...
Yeah, I mean, it's for me, it's pretty much the same as Norway, Denmark, and France. It's the same type of level. I would say the British league is a little bit different style of play. It's more physical, more fighting, more hitting. So that league doesn't really compare to this because it's a different style. But I would say it's the same as the other three leagues that I just mentioned.
Okay. Question with little smile. I would like to ask you about your shin guards.
My shin guards.
Yes,
Yeah.
they look like unique, huge. Yes.
Yeah. So actually, I think it's mostly the socks that you pull over that are super thin.
Okay.
And they're supposed to hold the extra padding together, but they're not. So I'm gonna have to do something about that because they're not supposed to look that big. But I placed an extra layer back on my shins. So if I do happen to block a shot, then it's not gonna hurt as much. So.
Okay. Okay. Now I have a little game for you, like quick question.
Yeah.
Do you have any nickname?
I got a new nickname when I came here to Sosnowiec. The media crew likes to call me Victor Krum from Harry Potter. I don't know. I don't look like him, but I guess it's just because my name is Victor.
Okay.
But my nickname that they usually go for is just Vic. So
Vic.
it's not anything more special than that.
Okay. Who is the best player you have ever played with?
Hard question. I would say now it's probably Mika Zibanejad.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty easy. He played so many seasons in the NHL. He's a good player. And then my brother as well. My stepbrother played in NHL for a few years too, so he's one of the good ones too.
Okay. What is your favorite music? ABBA?
Oh.
ABBA.
No, not ABBA. Can't say ABBA. I listen to pretty much everything. Swedish rap, American rap, rock, house music, anything that suits me for the day. I can listen to Billie Eilish as well if I have to. So it don't really matter, whatever I feel like. But when I was younger, I listened to Westlife and Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and the boy bands. That's what I listened to when I was younger.
Okay. If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Superpower, probably be able to fly, I would say, because then you can go anywhere whenever you want.
Okay. The best quality on the ice?
Skating, my skating ability.
Okay. What's your favorite food?
Swedish meatballs.
Okay. What about Polish food?
I've tried pierogies. They're pretty good. I haven't tried that many different foods yet, so I would have to say pierogies for Polish, but meatballs for Swedish.
Okay. How many languages do you speak?
Well, English, Swedish, Norwegian. Trying to learn some other languages, but it's pretty hard. But yeah, those three.
Okay. Hobby besides hockey?
Watching sports, spending time with friends and families, but hobby, it's hard because hockey used to be my hobby and now it's my job.
Hobby and work.
Yeah, so now it's my job. So when you get to that level where hockey is now no longer a hobby, you have to find a new hobby. So I don't know, I play golf in the summer.
Okay.
So I guess that's a hobby. I like clothes, like to buy clothes, I like fashion and all that stuff, so I guess that's a hobby as well. But then it's a lot of hockey all the time. Hockey.
Hockey.
Yeah.
Okay. Last question. In a moment, hockey Olympic tournament is about to begin.
Yeah.
What is your prediction?
Sweden is going to be first and Finland is going to be last.
Okay. Okay, so it's everything. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Dziękujemy za obejrzenie tego odcinka. Zapraszamy na kolejny. Widzimy się na stadionie zimowym. Było, jest i będzie. Thank you.
Thank you.